Rumors are swirling that Amazon's soon going to be narrowing the possible sites for its second headquarters, HQ2, from a list of 20. Los Angeles is among those, and Scott Cohn joins us right now from the city of Los Angeles, and he has a very exclusive guest. Scott.
Very exclusive.
It's very exclusive.
Thanks, Andrew. You know, a lot of the conversation has been going on for almost a year now about where Amazon is going to put HQ2. Have not really included Los Angeles. Our guest is here to tell us why that's the wrong idea. Eric Garcetti is the 42nd mayor of Los Angeles. What are people getting about Los Angeles, and why should it be in the thick of things for HQ2?
Well, we were very honored that we were the only West Coast city to be considered for the second round. Los Angeles is now the third largest economy of any city in the world after Tokyo, and we're almost the size of New York. We graduate more engineers than any city around, whether it's logistics, the creative capital, manufacturing, international trade. We think Los Angeles offers something that's very different than almost any city in America. And so we're honored to be in that mix. We've been the underdog before, and I'd say we're probably an underdog, but we were for the Olympics, we were for the George Lucas Museum, other things recently. I think when people come out here, they realize just how deep this city is, how rich, how diverse, and it's a place where everybody feels they belong.
What do we know about Amazon's process here? I know that the company wants all the bidders to stay kind of quiet about this, but there's been a lot of talk that a couple of months ago they said they'd be narrowing it down in a couple of months, which is where we are now. What can we expect? What do you know?
Well, what I've been impressed by is that they want to do more than just come in and have a great place with public transportation, a good workforce, a stable economy. They want to make an impact on the city they come to. And here in Los Angeles, we've been very open about the challenges that we have and the investments we're making to end homelessness in this city, to move public transportation in the car capital of America, and the way that the Pacific Rim is really exploding in a good way. So they kind of are looking both at a city in terms of the quality of life for their company, but also the quality of life and the engagement, how they can be part of a good news turnaround. In some cities, they've been run out or people have been very negative. Here we've really embraced, I think, that ethos and have a lot to offer them.
Andrew has a question.
Hey, Mr. Mayor, you talked about public transport. One of the big issues, of course, is traffic,
yes.
And one of your residents in your great city is trying to fix that. That is Elon Musk with his Boring Company just came out with a proposal to build an underground, I guess, a people tunnel. That's a train that would, a high-speed train that would effectively get people to Dodger Stadium. What do you make of that proposal?
We've been working very closely, actually. After he tweeted first, he called me the next day and said, hey, do I need any permits to do this stuff? So I said, yeah, I think you do, and let's work together. And LA is the kind of town that works those problems and those challenges out with you. He's been in the ground in the LA area already. We're looking at two places, but one on the west side of Los Angeles that he's doing some experimenting. But today, or yesterday, we announced that plans for him to pay out of the Boring Company's pocket to go from our subway line in Hollywood straight to Dodger Stadium, which I think is combining a thing we love here in LA, the Dodgers, with something we hate here at traffic, hopefully doing better on the latter and giving us a chance to enjoy the former.
Mr. Mayor, can you just comment real quick?
We do at CNBC.
Mr. Mayor, I just wanted to follow up.
We do every year the America's Top States for Business. We've been looking at LA in terms of Amazon's priorities. And of course, nobody knows what Amazon is thinking, but I want to go through a report card that we put together.
Yeah, sure.
They want a population of 1 million people. You got that.
Yep.
Stability, business friendliness, not so well. We gave California and LA a C. Talent, you got the workforce here. Some issues with things like infrastructure and housing, a B+. Location is C+, again, because of the infrastructure, so overall a B. Is that fair?
No, I'd say our location is an A+. I mean, Los Angeles to the east coast of China, for instance, displaced New York to London is the most traveled air corridor in the world. It's the intersection of the United States, Latin America, and the Pacific Rim. I think if we didn't have a city here, we'd have to build one. And when Amazon, which is about moving goods, looks at Los Angeles, where our twin ports of LA and Long Beach move 43% of the goods that come in by sea, we're densely populated, but we're spread out. So we have the chance to test new ways to deliver things on the street, in the air. Aerospace is based here, an interest of Jeff Bezos. Amazon Prime already has a huge investment here. We're confident Amazon will grow their investment in Los Angeles, whether they choose us for HQ2 or not. I think any business needs to be in LA these days because it's such kind of a connector to the world and a connector to this nation.
$5 billion in investment, 50,000 jobs at stake. Mayor Eric Garcetti is hoping to win that. We'll see what happens. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.